question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at Boost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter.
Alright, and welcome back.
Please don't take off my mask.
Ooh, let me pour myself that water first. I should have done this earlier. Should have done this before I started, but hey, it's not a big deal. 10 p.m. on July 28th. And I got some stuff to talk about today that, too, will be very outdated very quickly. Well, one of them's not really outdated. Well, I guess it could be. It's just news that came out today. News that, you know, makes me happy. And I'm sure other fans out there, just like me, are happy as well. So, let's get started. Let me check the audio real quick, and why not? You guys listen in too. It's just news that came out today. News that, you know, makes me happy. Indeed, it does make me happy. Okay. Scratch my ear before we start. Okay. Is there anything we can do? What day is it? Monday. Is it after school? Why am I not at school? Wow, nobody to go with. Oh, it's evening, that's why. Well, what can I do then? I could just do the Big Bang Challenge, Big Bang Burger. Since I got nobody to confide on, I can at least get this over with and get the prize. Your food is impeccable. I would like the biggest burger you got, please.
Yeah.
So before starting this, my left eye, has been irritated and itching for like the last half hour. Well, at this moment, it's fine now. It's fine right now. What I do with an irritated eye is I just close it. I close it and try my absolute best not to touch it, not to do anything. Just leave it alone. Just shut my eye for as long as it takes until it starts to feel better. Because what I used to do...
Thank you very much.
What I used to do is I just turn on the sink, like turn on the faucet. While there's running water, I put my eye under the running water and I use my hand to rub it, like scratching it under the running water, which feels great, you know, you're scratching that itch, but turns out what I was doing was I was heavily damaging my eye. And I didn't know that.
That's incredible.
Certainly not until I learned it, and I was like, oh, well, too late now, I already did it in the past. So now I try my best to avoid doing that. I mean, sometimes, I know this isn't the safest idea, but sometimes what else I'll do is I'll just open my eye and just run it under the water and not rub it. I just let the water flush out whatever's inside. Which, you know, you should use eye drops for, or at least distilled water. You know, using tap water is not exactly the safest idea, especially when it comes to your eyes. But hey, I don't exactly have distilled water on deck.
Now then.
But if it's, you know, a tolerable itch, I'll just close my eye and I'll just let it be for a while. Looks like there's a whole head of lettuce in here. The burger's already cold. I can imagine. Unless I kept every layer in a low, warm oven. Or maybe like a heat light. My God! stomach of steel.
Congratulations.
My sincerest congratulations on completing the final challenge. A challenge indeed it was. Since you managed to topple the Cosmic Tower Burger, your next challenge will be twice that height. I present to you the highest rank certification available here, the Captain Badge. Is this one of my 8 gym badges? And to the Burger Baron who defeated this challenge, we present to you free burgers for life? No. Our world famous Big Bang Burger on the house. Just one? Of course not. 10!
Please come again.
10 burgers on the house, as if I didn't eat enough burgers already. Gotta be sick of eating burgers for the next year. I'm gonna be in the bathroom tomorrow morning for a whole hour, if you catch my drift.
I knew you could do it.
So yeah, what happened today? Today was a pretty mixed day for me. There were good things that happened, but then there was also bad things. Well, not bad, but just disappointing. Wasn't bad per se.
Nice.
Remember what I said last time? When you're just having a good day, everything's going your way, and something comes along to just ruin the rest of your day? Well, I don't want to say the entire rest of my day is ruined, but, you know, this happens all the time in my life, and I'm so sick of it. Now, I'll explain in due time. But here's a surprise. Something that I've only seen happen to me once. One other time in my line of work. My optical line of work. And that... Normally in my line of work, people ask for discounts and you know, money off of their total bill before they decide to purchase, you know. In the process of purchasing, they try to haggle down the price before they pay. But this time, today, this old dude came to pick up. He still had a balance. You know, because instead of paying the full amount, what you could do is you can leave a deposit, pay like half the amount, and then when the pair of glasses is done, you come pick up, and then you pay the remaining amount, so the balance.
Hey.
Oh, it's you. Going to school now. Yes. Heading home. The morning sun is too bright. Who are you again? What about your job?
Nope.
Pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko. Oh yeah. Works around the clock, you know? Well, you work hard on your studies. So yeah, this old dude, he came to pick up his order, and he still had like, I think 230 remaining on his total.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
I think you know where I'm going with the
A
story.
mafia boss.
That's a big target.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify.
Oh, that's helpful.
So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
Can't they do a stakeout?
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Please don't tell the cops. Give us the details. Something witty. Give us the details.
Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya.
And
That's all
Makoto
the
doesn't
information
bring
I
up. Oh,
have.
you have a cat.
You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
So yeah, I think you know where I'm going with the story. The old dude, he had like 230 remaining. Like his total was already set. We already established how much he owes us. And he asked, come on, give me some discount. And I'm just like, no.
The student council president from Chujin Academy?
I'm just like,
Are
no,
you
that's
saying
your
that
total
Makoto
price.
was
You
sticking
owe
her
us
nose
what
into
you
this
owe us.
Phantom thief business?
You seem upset.
I'm not. Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
I'm not exactly threatening
I'll
her.
listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
This is our chance. Let's prove our justice. The Mafia, huh? Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
Alright, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
Remember, we only have 2 weeks.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment?
Yeah, what's up? Oh, exactly what I said. What's up?
Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri. So if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
Who says homeward? But why not? Some company would be nice.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
Calm down. What happened? What's wrong?
Believe me, I am attempting to withhold my anxiety as much as possible. But to put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say.
Of course.
Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump. Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now holding on to my scholarship, keeping a roof over my head. Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore. My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there, but I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri, her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs, because the soul differs. But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
Of course.
You would? Wonderful.
I don't want to ruin that
At the
entire
moment,
moment.
my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches.
You could just stay the
I
night
look
here.
forward to speaking about this matter again.
Rain, huh?
So let's see. So yeah, that was a surprise today. This was the second time ever that someone after that their total has been, total has been determined, that they asked for less of how much they owe. This is only the second time this has ever happened, at least to me. The first time was when that guy came back weeks later, still hell-bent on not paying that additional $10. But I told my sister this, because remember, I work with my family. My sister is there too. I told my sister this, and she's like, oh yeah, this happens to me all the time. And you know, this guy came like a couple weeks ago too to try to pick up. He said his glasses didn't feel right. It's not that clear. And I'm just trying to explain to him, this is brand new. You're used to your old one. You need time to get used to your new one. So just take it home, try it out, get used to it, and if it's truly uncomfortable, if you truly can't use it, bring it back. And he's just like, no, I can't use it. It's not right. And then at one point, the last time he came, he was just like, I want my money back. And I was just like, bruh, I can't give you your money back. It's done. It's made. Customers in this line of business suck. So let's see, what can I do? Nothing! I already did the entire Big Bang challenge. And I can't call Kawakami, that's only on Fridays and Saturdays, no? Yeah.
Bye.
Want some help, Sojiro? I could work out, what are my stats? 610 HP. Yeah, Yeah, I'll go work out. Oh, hello, dude. I see you here all the time. You must love the coffee here. But that's not the thing that ruined my day. So, what essentially did ruin my day? So, this
You want to do it?
you know, who figures, you know? Who would have figured this? This Mandarin couple came in. Now, don't forget, folks, I don't fucking speak Mandarin, so I don't understand the damn language. I hate that people come in, they take one look at me, and they assume I know the damn language. They just start speaking to me in Mandarin, and I'm just like, I don't understand what you're saying. And, you know, I have a hard time understanding
Let's carry on
an
our
Asian
plan.
accent, like, really badly. I really do not understand it in the slightest.
Yeah.
To the point where when I even try to, I don't want to say visualize, but when I try to imagine in my mind how an Asian accent sounds, nothing comes up. For some reason, every time I think of like a Chinese accent in my mind, what pops up is more of an Indian accent.
Alright.
Like, I suck with an Asian accent so bad, I can't even think about it in my mind. Like, I can't even comprehend. How does an Asian accent sound like? For God's sake, my dad has an accent when he speaks English, and I can barely understand. Well, not understand, I can understand my dad. But it's like, I can't even remember how an accent sounds like in my mind. But regardless, this couple came in, this like more than middle-aged couple came in, who I could barely understand.
Hey!
They immediately came in and was like, we bought from here before. Look up our records. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. The Art of Charm. So, you know, now let me just mention this. Yes, supposedly we're supposed to have a record of all our customers and clientele. Yes, we're supposed to have that. So, you know, when I went to our records to look up their file or whatever, I didn't find anything.
Oh.
Now, this is no guarantee, but the pair of glasses that, you know, the man presented in front of me, he was like, can you repair this? It did indeed. It was indeed a frame that we have in stock and we do sell, but then again, it's a very common Ray-Ban prescription frame, so he could have gotten that from anywhere. But it's like, I have the exact same one in my store. More than likely, they did buy from us. So yes, we are technically supposed to have our records.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
We're supposed to have our records of our customers ready in case, well, this ever happens. But in the case today, I couldn't find the records. Listen, okay, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Maybe something went bad somewhere and we didn't put in this customer's records incorrectly. And you guys know me, I'm lazy. I don't like to do work. So it's not normally, I'm supposed to be the one who updates our records and stuff, but I'm too damn lazy, so I don't end up doing it. I know that's bad for business, but then again, you know what? Bite me. So I couldn't find these people's records. And what they were trying to say, I had a hard time understanding. And besides that, like what little tidbits I can make out. So the man in question, he was the one who wanted the brand new pair of glasses, like all new. He wanted to pick out a frame, and he wanted us to, or me, to find his old records in our files and copy his older prescription, or whatever, however long his prescription was, in our records. But I couldn't find his records. So the guy who wanted the new pair of glasses, he was lightly coughing the whole time, and he did not have his mask on. He had a mask in his hand, he put it on briefly, but then he took it off and he kept on coughing.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Well,
Well, at least it's not reaching our
I thought this
students'
absurdity
bodies.
was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes.
Your school
I've even
sucks.
received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Because your school is horrible.
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
Shouldn't you, as the
This is
principal?
the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
Oh yeah, let me just resolve a mafia boss
the
threatening our
best I
students.
can.
Like, that's an easy feat.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once.
And why don't
You're
you
the
do
only one
something?
who
Aren't
is
you getting
reliable
paid to
around
do
here.
this?
Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you.
How
At
is
this
anyone
rate,
not
you and I will
dissatisfied with
both lose
you?
our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
So you guys know that, you know, for the past few years, as of me playing this, we've been in quite a devastating pandemic. You guys know this. So we need to wear masks in public. Now, we seem to be nearing the end. We seem to be getting out of it somewhat, but that doesn't mean we're over it. We're still in a pandemic. We're still in this mess. And at least in my general area, the mask mandates have been lifted. You can't choose not to wear a mask in public, or you still can. I still will wear a mask, at least until it's completely all safe and gone. As I've stated before, my prediction is 10 years before we truly go back to normal, which is what was prior to all this mess starting. I forgot to look up the answer. Isn't it coins? I think I remember this. Is it coins? My guess is coins, but I'm going to look it up anyways. And I have this happen to me all the times. It is coins.
This is it.
I have this happen in my store all the time. People come in, they cough, and they don't put their mask on. It's a different story when you flat out don't have one. In that case, like, why you out in public? But it's a different story when you have one, you're coughing, and you don't put it on. These boneheads, dumbasses, are coughing in public, and you don't put it on. Now, I do this all the time. Not cough and not wear a mask, but this is what I do all the time. I don't ask them to put it on. I really should. I should stomp my foot down and be like, "You're coughing. Put your mask on." I shouldn't even say please.
Nice going.
I shouldn't even say please put your mask on. I should just be up front and be like, "You're coughing. Put your mask on, sir." But I don't do that. A part of me just feels like why I don't do that is so I can pay attention and carefully watch. Will you realize that you are coughing without your mask on right in front of me? Will you realize you don't have your mask on? Nope, they never realize. I swear to God, the next person that does this, I'm gonna put my foot down and I'm gonna say, "Keep your goddamn mask on or get out my store." And you know what? That just the people didn't even end up buying, so they just wasted my time.
Hey,
Oh, they're right there.
The air is so muggy.
Muggy.
And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, Yes.
On, you're
So,
not helping.
What I mean is...
This is going south fast.
Oh, Francois!
What?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
Best name you could
That's not
come up with,
convincing at all. Is
come
she
up with
talking
is
about me?
Francois.
If Francois were to die,
No offense to
I
anyone
think
named
I'd
Francois
die
out there.
too.
I actually knew a
Probably.
Francois
Come on,
in high school.
don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Oh, Nishiyama, we got a name.
Nishiyama?
Thanks.
Oh,
Bye.
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
That's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady On and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Nishiyama. All right, we got a name. Thanks. Bye. So, anyways, yeah, I get this
Do
happen.
you have a minute?
I get this
You're
happen
looking
to.
for
Oh my
something,
god.
right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
All right, who's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Nope. We're just gonna have to cover the whole board and ask everyone. But yeah, this happens to me all the time. People come in all the time, they cough, and they don't put their mask on. You know, it's moments like this and so many other bad shit that happens in our world that really makes me feel this world sucks. I really don't want to live in this world anymore. And I kid you not, I get that feeling all the time. The world we live in sucks. We all know this. This world is terrible. And there's many times in my life where I just get the feeling like, damn, I really just don't want to live in this world anymore. This world is so terrible. I'd rather be at peace than to live in this god-awful world. And, you know, being at work doesn't help. Now, we all know I'm not exactly the most intelligent person there is, you know. It's no stretch to say that, you know, I come close to being the definition of a man without knowledge or education. But when dumbasses who come into my store
By the way-
cough in my face and not wear a mask, I'm just like, I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Well... Actually...
Oh, I thought these guys were all holding canes. No, those are umbrellas. I don't remember where this guy is, so I just have to find him the old-fashioned way. Can I eavesdrop? No. If I go any higher, isn't that the roof? Alright, so not third floor, not second floor. Maybe the first floor, through process of elimination.
Maybe...
Unless I just didn't explore everything. Did I explore all of the second floor yet?
Interesting.
I know I can go to the other side. Let's take a look at the first floor first. First floor first. I feel a sneeze coming.
Oh, that.
I see a text bubble that way. Oh, it's just this lady who sells the food.
Well, see you later.
Eavesdrop? Eavesdrop? No.
Oh, no way.
Oh, come on.
I don't know where this guy is. Maybe he is... Wow. Maybe he is on the other side of the building. And you know, when people who come into my store do that, when they just cough and don't even have the brain capacity to realize I'm coughing in public in front of someone, maybe I should put my mask on. You know, there are moments where, you know, a part of me just feels like I kind of hope you give it to me. I kind of hope I would test positive. That way, maybe it can kill me. Guys, am I doing something wrong here? I don't know where this guy is. Can I third eye this? Where is he? I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. I feel like I'm missing something.
Focus.
Well, there's something glue, but it's just the windows.
That's interesting.
Something glue. Past tense of glowed. Well, glowed is already the past tense. Guys, where this dude at? Is he in the classroom by chance?
Hmm?
That's not good. Hey, actually...
Hey,
I'm trying to find where he is. Do I have to talk to her some more? So, you know, that put a damper on my day. And then something technically good happened, but I was disappointed about this as well. For the very, very wrong reasons. Now, before you guys hate on me, before you guys call me stuff, call me certain not phrases, call me certain, I don't want to say slurs. God, where is this guy? Is he in the courtyard?
Hmm? Hmm?
So anyways, so remember how last time I mentioned I was trying to hatch a shiny Teddiursa, so that way I can send it to Legends Arceus and evolve it up to become a shiny Ursaluna in a Strange Ball? And yesterday I said I was at like 400 something eggs. Well, today, the day I'm playing this, I reached 600 eggs, and I managed to hatch one. Sewing room, is that what they said? Yeah. Is there a Gojo in there and a baddie Kitagawa? Not Yusuke. Is a Marin Kitagawa about to show up and actually be supportive of what he does? Yo, I really can't find this dude. What am I doing wrong? He's not in the hallways. He's got to be in a classroom somewhere.
It's somewhere.
Unless I have to talk to Makoto. Maybe she knows something. I'm on building 2, but I'm on the other side of the building. Yo, I'm lost. I don't remember where this guy is. I think I briefly remember something about talking to him on the roof, or the door leading to the roof. But yeah, today I got to 600 eggs. Not 600 exactly, but I got up to 600. I don't remember exactly what number, but I got the shiny Teddiursa today. And not only one, but I got two. I got two shiny Teddiursas. But here's what's disappointing about it to me. Both of them are female. I was really trying to get a male shiny Teddiursa. Now, before you guys, you know, go crazy on me and you know, tell me I'm sexist for preferring one over the other. I don't prefer one over the other, okay? It's just personal preference. Now let me explain. There's nothing wrong with getting a female shiny. You know, I could always still evolve it into a female shiny Ursaluna, but I'm just trying to get a male one. Why? For no reason at all. I just feel like I want to.
Everyone's scared of him.
What should I do?
You're right.
Oh my god, I'm about to look this up.
Come on.
Pretty good, huh? My hair's all flat.
No way.
Nishiyama location. Let's take a look here. Oh, the library! I gotta go to the library. There we go. Now, for those of you who, you know, pay attention to my track record, I have had a history of shiny hunting Pokemon and specifically wanting a male shiny. You know, I went for a male shiny Heatran. There you are, you bastard!
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
Yeah, actually, you bitch. Hiding in here away from me.
Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something Ida... Wait, are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Hell yeah. Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
What was this job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
It's too good to be true. You know that's a trap. 10 minutes and make good money? That's a trap. That's too good to be true.
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began too.
Yep,
but
it's a trap.
That's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
You know, when I streamed Legend Arceus, Legends Arceus, I specifically went for a male shiny Ponyta. Now, listen, I have my reasons. You know, I just haven't hunted for a shiny that I specifically would go for a female yet. You know, it's like if I was shiny hunting a Combee, I would want a female of that. I would actually want that more than a male. If I was hunting for a Gardevoir, I would want a female one. You know, there's other ones that... There's other Pokemon that I would prefer having a female shiny.
It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Well, actually, all of these options, drugs.
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
But yeah, just because of personal preference, I'm trying to get a male shiny Teddiursa, which I have not yet, and I'm going to keep on going until I get one. You know, there's actually this joke that a friend of mine and I have together, an inside joke, that I always get female shinies whenever I'm specifically trying to get a male one, and vice versa. Because in Pokemon Go, oops, I just dropped something. In Pokemon Go,
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady Ann. We'll ask Ida directly.
in Pokemon Go, there was. Can I return my library book too? No. There was, you know, when the 2-day Eevee Community Day happened, I tried my damnedest to get at least a couple females. That way I can evolve them into, you know, I can get some evolutions to be female. But for the first day, all I got was male, and I'm just like, God damn it, give me a female, please. I think I only ended up getting 2 shiny female Eevees that day, or the next day, because it was a 2-day weekend. What am I doing? It was a 2-day community day. It was a weekend-long community day. So anyways, personal preference, I'm just trying to get a male one. Nope, it was this classroom.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
He's still doing
The
that?
way she said that.
All right, take over for her.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
We have proof. Nishiyama told me everything.
Did? That bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
And then I turn around and be like, psych! He didn't tell me anything. You just spilled the beans.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal?
Then what is your job? What is your job? Tell me. You're a pizza smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out.
What's that supposed to
You're
mean?
right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff?
'Cause I
Just gonna
want
use
in.
my job to blackmail me too.
Damn, you think that lowly of me? Lowly? You think that low of me? Not a bad idea.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go?
Damn, not even a warning? Not even like, if I don't want you to do this, you know, you really shouldn't do this. None of that. Instead, all he said was, if you want it for yourself, go ahead. This is where I got it. You know, this terrible life decision. If you want it, there you go. But yeah, I got 2 shiny female Teddiursas, and now I'm still trying to get a male. But yeah, the inside joke that a friend of mine have. I told the story of me trying to get a male shiny Gyarados. You know what, I'll probably tell that again because it kind of transitions perfectly into the next thing I want to say. In both cases that I got a shiny Heatran in 2 different games, I ended up getting a female, but then I had to reset over it because I wanted a male one. The male normal Heatran I got in Legends Arceus was completely coincidental. I just honestly kept on failing that. And then the one time I caught it on stream just happened to be the time that the male one spawned. And we all saw how long that Ponyta took me. You know, that's the running joke. I don't get no bitches in real life, but when it comes to female Pokemon, that's where it's at. I cannot stop but get those. So let me tell that that Gyarados story again, just in case for those who don't know. So back in ORAS, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, when I played that game for the first time, I was just playing around. This was me when I was younger, when that game first came out. I got a shiny Magikarp. And because I was, you know, back then, I didn't get shinies as often as I do now. I was excited, I panicked, so I used a Great Ball to catch my shiny Magikarp. And I evolved it into a, well, the Magikarp was male. I evolved it into a shiny Gyarados. But ever since I played Black and White, and back then I didn't really care what Pokeball I used, I grew to really dislike how unorganized it was. You know, one Pokemon in this Pokeball, another one in that ball. So what I ended up doing, and what I still do to this day, is I catch everything in normal Pokeballs. Pokeballs only. So, you know, it hurt. I was disappointed when I caught that shiny Magikarp in a Great Ball and evolved it into a shiny Gyarados. Now, many years later, I finally decided, I'm gonna rectify this. I'm gonna fix this. So I'm gonna go back into my Alpha Sapphire game, where that shiny Magikarp turned Gyarados was, and I'm going to re-hunt for a male shiny Magikarp and catch it in a Pokeball this time, just to redeem myself for that one time I caught a male shiny Magikarp in a Great Ball. And in the process, I got like, I don't remember how many female shiny Magikarps. At first, I was like, okay, cool. I can now have a female shiny Gyarados along with a male one, which I will eventually get. And then I got another, it's like, okay, I got a female Magikarp, female shiny Magikarp, and a female shiny Gyarados. Now, can I please get the male shiny Magikarp? And then I just kept on getting more female shiny Magikarps, and I'm just like, god damn it, please, just give me a male shiny. And eventually I did get it after like, what, 3 or 4 shiny female Magikarps. So that's what happened. Calories for you, master. What? I'll provide you with some calories. The maid cooking option includes together with a maid. It's on sale. That's not sale. That's the normal price. It's Wednesday. But I can't up her. It's not like I can do anyone else right now, so yes, I will accept this offer. This quote-unquote sale, even though you're just selling it to me for the normal price. Which, as it turns out, it's not even 50 bucks for me. Or $40 US currency. For US dollar, I mean. Oh, so I was supposed to hit the button. I thought it would go on its own.
Master!
How I almost been playing this for an hour already. I did nothing. The high-end cup noodle really does make a difference, don't they? Oh, that's your cooking? Do some real cooking. Can I have a different maid? Do some real cooking. You know, because using an air fryer is not real cooking. Yeah, go along with it. I paid her anyways. They are pretty complicated though. How? You just pour in the hot water. If it's a kind... It says to drain the hot water once you leave the sauce packet on the lid so it gets warm. Huh? Some cup noodles have the flavor powder already mixed in, so all you have to do is put in the hot water and put the lid on. And some, you have to open the packets. It's not that hard. Why would you request me again? So I could slack off in class? I wanted to see you. Are you sure that's the only reason? Such accusations! Anyways. Do you guys rinse off your instant noodles or cup noodles? When it comes to instant noodles in the packages, yes, I do rinse it. But when it comes to cup noodles, no, I don't. I just pour the hot water in, and usually the one I eat has the flavor mixed in already. So I just put the hot water in, close the lid, and eat. I don't know, are you supposed to rinse it out for the cup version? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Have I been doing it wrong this whole time? Not draining out the version that's in the cup and putting in new hot water? So anyways, so this is where I transition to my next thing I wanted to say, and this is something I realized earlier today. So I mentioned that I catch everything in a normal Pokeball. And that also goes for my living dex, my living national dex. One of every Pokemon. The only exception to this is Pokemon that are exclusively available in events, because those come in Cherish Balls. I can't change anything about that unless they become available later on in future games. Now, there's also exceptions to that one. For example, Celebi. As of me playing this, the only way to legitimately catch a Celebi, not counting the shiny one in Pokemon Go, the only way to catch a normal Celebi in a Pokeball is in the Crystal Virtual Console on the 3DS. You know what? I probably shouldn't have picked that option. It's okay. Now, the version of Crystal I have on my 3DS, I already shiny hunted the Celebi, and I ain't about to restart the game. So, you know, I can't exactly do that unless I buy a whole nother 3DS. So that option's kind of off the table for me, so I have to stick with a Cherish Ball Celebi for the time being. But aside from Cherish Balls, the only other exception is Poipole and Naganadel. Because the version you get from them in Sword and Shield comes in a Beast Ball. And the only other way to get Poipole and Naganadel in a Pokeball is post-game for Ultra Sun and Moon. I have both copies, and I played through the whole game, and I ain't about to restart my save file. My only option is to buy a whole new cartridge of the game and play it through, and I ain't doing that. So for the time being, I have to live with the fact that Poipole and Naganadel in my living decks are in Beast Balls.
Alright.
But aside from those two exceptions, everything else... finally. Everything else is in regular Pokeballs. Until Legends Arceus came out, because those are some ancient Pokeballs. You know, there's only certain Pokemon... Certain Pokemon you can catch in Legends Arceus, they actually will show up. They'll show up as the old version, I say old, you know, the ancient version of a Pokeball in the mobile version of Pokemon Home. So yes, that bothers me. Now, as I explained before, I did go out of my way to transfer up a Stantler, Teddiursa, and Scyther from previous games to evolve in Legends Arceus. They show up in Strange Balls in Legends Arceus. I'll just say thanks. They show up in Strange Balls in Legends Arceus, but in Pokemon Home, they show up as regular Pokeballs. And certain Pokemon you could only catch in the ancient Pokeballs, like Hisuian Hisuian Quillfish to evolve into an Overquill, so you can only get them in the old version Pokeballs. That was until today I realized, wait a second, you can get them in normal Pokeballs in Pokemon Go. Hold on a second. And at this moment, I have a Hisuian Voltorb and Electrode ready to go and to be transferred up to Pokemon Home, so that the collection cannot be tainted by anything but Pokeballs, but regular Pokeballs, modern day Pokeballs. It's stupid. It absolutely establishes, not establishes, but it adds nothing to the overall quality besides my own satisfaction, and I am just insane that way. So anything I'm able to get in Pokemon Go to transfer up for the sole purpose of them being in Pokeballs, I will do. Excuse me. I should also mention too, I have a Living Dex and I have a Regional Forms collection. I keep them separate. I never liked them introducing regional forms into Pokemon, and it seems like they're going to be sticking with that. They're going to be doing that for the foreseeable future. I never liked them doing that, and I still don't like them doing that. I would much prefer brand new Pokemon rather than them going back and completely redesigning an old one.
I don't get it.
To the point it's like, can they even still be classified as the same Pokemon? Different habitat, different typing, different appearance. The only thing they share in common is the name. You know, it's like the Galar legendary birds. They're different typing, they're different appearance, different regions, and hell, they even have different classifications. I don't know. I don't like the regional forms. I never did.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
Finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
Excuse me, I was drinking water there. You know, why don't we just do the whole cartoon thing? Where we just stand in an empty alleyway. Just an ordinary high school student doing nothing. Just standing here by myself, hoping no crook will come and offer me a job. Just something like that.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
All right, let's go. Just as we planned.
Don't
We
usually
might
hear
end
this
up running
music
into
here.
the Mafia. Be ready for anything.
Don't worry, just have a piece strapped on.
Hello.
Are you say hello to me like that more often, please? Anyways, are you investigating here with your friends today? I hope something comes of it. I'll be counting on you. Nothing like eavesdropping on police officers. That's a smart life decision. Won't get me in trouble at all. And they don't even notice. Man, stop walking into a pole.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras.
That's the same voice as
I'll sell them to
Nakanohara.
you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals. Well, that's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind.
Come on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
He said the big brand names. Now what you got there? You got them Louis Vuittons, you got them Supreme, Dior's. Like what we talking about? What kind of big brand names we got? Ah, the perfect spot. No? Okay. I was kidding. I feel like I'm in Ocarina of Time's Castle Town. Anyways, where do I go again? Aren't I supposed to go in there? Or, oh, talk to this guy maybe. What's wrong, kid? Don't see guys like me very often? I want a part-time job. Is that supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been here long. Try talking to someone else. Introduce me. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's here today. He might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Train station, huh? What, here? Seems like a yes if I got a prompt on my phone. So now I'm working on my living deck still. Well, I say still. It's what I'm doing is rather stupid and pointless. But if it gives me satisfaction, it's not hurting anyone else. What's the issue? And some other news, you know, other news that happened today that makes me happy. So 2 things. 1, today, the day I'm playing this, Mr. Beast.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being Phantom Thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
I picked a bad time to start. Today, Mr. Beast hit 100 million subscribers on YouTube. So big congratulations to Mr. Beast out there. He's on his way to dethrone PewDiePie. I don't know if you guys remember this, but do you guys remember the PewDiePie versus T-Series a couple years ago? I remember that. And I was very big on supporting PewDiePie. I kept up with the numbers. Like, I constantly was keeping updated with the numbers. And I'm just like, yes, I want PewDiePie to win. Ultimately, he lost, but he had a good run. Take my advice. Don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortions. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. The Mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyways, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. Alright, other big news that popped up today, which nobody expected. Today it was announced that Ben Affleck would be returning as Bruce Wayne, or maybe Batman, in Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom, Aquaman 2, the sequel. Yes! 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 I am a happy fan. It may not be Henry Cavill as Superman, but I'll take what I can get. I don't know about you guys, but I do like his portrayal of Batman. I do wish the ears on his cowl was a little bit higher, but hey, whatever they decide to do. Like, I like Ben Affleck as Batman, as Bruce Wayne. It's a shame that, you know, the DCEU has kind of fell apart. Now, this is this might be a bit of a controversial take, but I know they're not going to do this. They'll never do this. But if you ask me, a part of me feels like they should just scrap the DCEU and start over.
Alright. We should do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place.
I know exactly where that is. You know, they had a good, strong start, I would say, to building their own cinematic universe, but, you know, with all the shit lately.
Hello? Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
Are you following me? Things are going well.
That's good to hear.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you. It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
By delivery, do you mean that of suspicious materials?
Huh. You're a funny girl.
Suspiciously sleazy
So,
guy.
you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Huh? What's
Makoto,
up with you anyways?
what are you doing?
Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Bruh, step back. Don't threaten him with the cops.
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
If you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the Mafia we're looking for.
Makoto, you just fucked it up for us.
I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down.
You weren't really laying down much traps.
By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now.
That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
But yeah, sometimes I feel like they should just scrap the entire DCEU and just start clean. But then again, of course they can't do that. You know, there are some banger films. My personal favorite DCEU film so far is still the first Aquaman. That's just me. I know a bunch of my friends say Wonder Woman's their top favorite. I just like Aquaman more. But you know, with all the controversies and news that came out, you know, I'm not gonna mention any specific names, but you have to look at all the characters who are now gone from the universe, you know, main staples, and maybe not all of them, but most of them. Look at the main Justice League roster. Superman's gone, Cyborg's gone, Flash is gone after his solo film. Batman's mostly gone. Hopefully he comes back. Only two people really remaining are Aquaman and Wonder Woman. And they're doing some, I don't want to say side projects, but you know, not mainline A-list or A-tier Justice League members. Oh, you also got Shazam too.
It's an unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima. Makoto Nijima. Thanks for earlier.
How'd you get my number?
I dug it up. I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
You can call me anytime, girl. Call me anytime.
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice.
Sha-
Speaking of, some
has
girl
a nice
called
voice,
looking
don't
for you
she?
around noon. Said she's the class president. Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
Oh,
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact
didn't
you.
really
That
dig
ninja
it up
sure
then.
is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Hiding both face and mind.
She's not bad at all. I mean, she is a baddie. I mean, I'll stop.
I'm a sharpshooter.
But yeah, Mira's gone as well. Well, you don't really have to. Oh, Akechi's up. I can go with Akechi. Say less. What was he again? Nope, nope, stop, stop. It's like if the MCU Phase 1 initially introduced the Avengers, the main 6, and then moving forward, they barely showed up. Akechi was Justice, of course. I should have known that. Wow, that was a big one too.
Hey, inmate!
But yeah, just because most of the main actors are gone, are no longer there,
You certainly seem composed.
and WB seems like they're making idiotic decisions on not bringing them back, you know,
These are the
giving us
paths we have
fans what we want. Doesn't mean that the movies they do have aren't pretty good as well. Like I said, Wonder Woman and Aquaman, those are pretty good. I just need something.
This persona?
That one's pretty
This
weak.
persona? You'll
Sure.
withdraw this persona?
That's very expensive
This
too.
is your power.
That's extremely expensive.
Are you finished?
All for you, Akechi.
Right. It is time, inmate.
I mean, they can't just abandon the entire established universe just because of, well, several bad decisions. Where would Akechi be? Ah, maybe here. Because the text says blue.
Hey, hey!
Up, doo-doo-doo, just walking by. Oh, Akechi! Hey, what's up?
Hi.
It kind of looks like we're kissing in this angle, or we're about to. I wanted to talk to you, but since we have the time, don't you want to go play billiards together? It's not that difficult, and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it?
What do you want to do?
I'm glad I asked. I was a little worried you turned me down. Well then, let's get going. You know, if you guys know the story of this game, you guys know this is not his true self. This is not how he truly acts. So
That's good to hear.
it's really weird to see him act like this, because this is not how he truly is. You always seem so busy. Like, even right now, he's putting on a facade. This is not who he truly is inside. But can you imagine playing billiards with his actual self, how he truly behaves? Like, if you know, then you know. You know how this guy truly is. I can only imagine, like, knowing him, knowing how he truly is inside. Every time he goes back home, every time he goes home, he just looks in the mirror, is like, grrr! And whatever else he might say. I acted like a fool out there, and so did he. All those people are stupid. I just imagine he does that every time he goes home. You know, he bees his true self at home instead of this facade he always puts on. I think I've only played pool once in my life, and not even seriously too. Like, a friend of mine just had one in his basement, and we just like shot the balls just for fun. How will you handle this? I'll go for a power shot or shoot very carefully. I'll shoot very carefully. Ah! So close. I win. Well, congrats, you won fair and square. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior, huh? Aren't we the same age? Something seems off. Thank you, that's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. Still waiting. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition? Haha, kidding of course. They made it go extra slow for people like me who can't read. Oh, my apologies. A break ace. Is something the matter? Maybe I don't know what that's alluding to. I have no idea what was off about that. Oh! There we go. Your left and right hand. You used your right hand.
That's not bad.
I'm honestly impressed you noticed. That's right. This one's my dominant hand. I switch hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out against a junior just seems a bit... How do I say that? Gosh? But I confess you've surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand. I can even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect to expect you to see through it. The only thing I'm somewhat dexterous with my left hand is using a knife to cut. I see a lot of things. Maybe I'll be a detective. No holding back next time. Sure. Be playful.
That sounds lovely.
I can somewhat eat with my left hand. I cannot write with my left hand. I am right-handed. I don't know. If you guys ask me, the DCEU is a bit of a mess. They have no direction. They have no goal. They just keep on adding new things.
All right.
For the sake of it. There's no overall story, no goal to reach, besides just keep on building. At least that's just me. You know, there's no Thanos level threat at the very end, which would be Darkseid, but I would love to see that.
Goodbye then.
I would love to see a full-on live-action fight against Darkseid. Am I saying I want the Snyderverse restored? Yes, very much. I can only commend your powers of observation. I also like that they changed Akechi's confidant rankings to be optional. Not optional, but... Well, yeah, optional, because they were automatic in the original game. You know, automatic kind of like how Igor and Morgana are. Optional as in, you know, all of our teammates, everyone else. Like, you have to choose to go in and hang out with them. And this time, Akechi is that too. You have to choose to go and hang with him. But in the original game, he was automatic. Throughout the game, you just, well, automatically build up your confidant with him. They're the scum of society. Hurry up and arrest them. Sounds like a hater to me. I'm kidding. Maybe.
So, we meet again. But my, what murky weather we're having.
And why is this, of all things,
Speaking
voice
of
acted?
murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
I get a hunch they'll probably go for a mafia boss. Don't give anything away. I have no idea.
To be blunt, neither do I. There's just not enough material to form any concrete thoughts. However, I'm positive they'll soon target someone who will garner even more attention. Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
Alright, it was fun hanging out with you last night, by the way. We should go play some pool again.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
And we're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show her justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world.
We can't just
It's
go
not
into
like it matters
Mementos
who we're
and,
going
and
after.
take down a small
She
target.
says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll shut a catchy up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
Someone think for me. What about the media?
That's right. What about that journalist?
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her! Didn't she give you her card?
Just hearing
This
the
is for
background.
a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
Kind of is.
Anyways, I guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
Hey.
You've been coming home late. Hope you're not sticking your nose into other people's business. Well, do I just, am I that transparent? You can just see everything I'm doing? You can just tell that easily? Kawakami's up. God, half the screen being blocked is not helpful. Kawakami it is. I shake. What did you just say? Starting at only 5,000 yen. So you're saying the price can go up from there? I'm sure you know, but I didn't get requested tonight. It would be great if you could, what'd she say? Request me. Hold on, what'd she say as the headline? I shake with desire. Cha-ching. Goodbye, money. Wonder if her boss is looking over her shoulder like, you better be playing in character as you type this customer. I'll be there soon, so wait for me. I can't believe there's no scenario where a soldier walks in like, who the hell is this? You brought a maid in like to my cafe? I want to provide more services for you. What are you scheming? Or that would be great. What are you scheming? I mean, I did pay for this, like that would be great. I did pay for this after all. Gee, I don't know. I would say either or here. That would be great. Oh, never mind. I think I should have said the other one. Never mind. Well, how was that? The thing is, I talked to my boss about picking up more shifts. Great, I can max out your rankings faster. But he said that he prioritizes younger women. How rude. How old are you? Never asked a woman that. How rude. You didn't have to say that right to my face. You don't look that old. And I look damn good for my age, if I do say so myself. The girls in my neighborhood always tell me I'm pretty. And the latchkey kid who lives next door always asks me to tie up her hair. Thanks to that, I'm an expert with these pigtails now. See? I'm so damn good for what? Well, don't tell me I'm the only one who thinks this way.
Master?
Would you please give me your honest opinion? I would, if you would stop making that face, please. I look pretty good as a maid, don't I? Yes, you do. You're pushing it. You need to love yourself. Either one of these two. I'll just go with it. Yes, you do. Don't make that face. I'm going to take your word for it. You go out of your way to request me, and all I do is sit here and vent to you. Hey, no problem. Yep, no problem. A little weird, but hey, a lot of people out there would love to be in this position. Maybe not the paying part. Because you know both sides of me. The more I come here, the more I feel like I can relax. Yeah. I know that you're stressed. You clearly wouldn't be doing this if you weren't in need for money, so I pay you. You can come and relax. I get to see you in this outfit. That's enough for me. Besides, there's not much cleaning for you to do here anyways. And my voice just cracked. I feel Kawakami's kindness.
All right.
So...
Yeah, I know. I don't have a sick sister. All that stuff about the fees and charges was a lie too. You're a bad teacher. Why did you lie to me? I can't get requested unless I make up those types of stories. See, you understand now, right? Nothing good will come from involving yourself with a terrible person like me. Don't say that. It's a good lesson learned. Let's just put an end to this. No. I will continue to pay, and you will continue to come here.
Makoto?
Oh, wow. Wow! That went by really fast. I received a call from the school today. They were asking if you've made any lifestyle changes recently. Well, I've been using a different type of shampoo. Is that what you mean?
Hey.
What? Again with that going by so fast. You've been coming home late these days. I know there's a lot less words on screen to read there, but come on. Doesn't mean that everyone out there can read at light speed. You know, I saw this post online a while ago, and I've never really talked about it. I referenced My Dress Up Darling earlier today. And I saw this post when the season finale came out, or at least around that time. The season 1 finale. It's like, have you ever, you know, been on the phone with someone you love and talked to the point you fall asleep? Like how great a feeling that is? And at least in my life, I can say, no, I have not. But, pretty sure my sister does. Every single night. Every single night at like 2 to 3 a.m. I hear her talking to her boyfriend. Every single night. So hey, at least she's happy. Oh, what I'm seeing this post on Instagram right now. That just reminded me too. So I was technically wrong about something I mentioned before, but I technically wasn't because they hadn't announced it at that point. So a little while ago, I mentioned the Spider-Man Freshman Year series that, as of this moment, hasn't come out yet. It turns out they announced that this is gonna be a multiverse story. It's gonna be an alternate take, kind of like a what-if story. But there's gonna be a lot of Nexus events that causes that many changes. You know, in the what-if series, we've mostly been dealing with one altering decision. We haven't really gone too far, you know. We've mostly just established one decision splits off, but what happens if, say, 1,000 people at the same time make different decisions?
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you
that
would
would
keep
branch
it a
off
secret,
and be completely
but
different.
Rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even
no
that
shit.
Found out. He might try and threaten me too. Why is this happening to me?
Because you were a dumbass. You were stupid.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please. Please hurry.
Well then.
We just have to wait for any word. Let's just prepare the plan in the meanwhile. Sorry for blah blah blah. I'm not gonna read all this out loud. Bow, bow, bow. So what is today? Today is the day of the Thurs. Today is Thursday, the day I'm playing this. But this will post tomorrow on Friday. So that means tomorrow for me is Friday. I have my driving lesson tomorrow. It was delayed the entire week because the driving teacher was busy. You know, I usually have my driving lessons on Monday, but in this week's case, it's delayed until tomorrow on Friday. And once again, I gotta do the thing where I'm at work and we start at work. If I'm not gonna close the store, then my sister will take over. A part of me feels like I should end this soon, not only because, well, this is primarily the reason, because, you know, the next part of the game will just keep on building, and I don't want to stop midway through that. And also, I got other stuff to do tonight. I still haven't washed the dishes yet. I gotta work out. Phantom Thieves versus Burglary Ring. No, we will go to Mementos when we are good and ready. Can't do Ryuji. Oh, I could start with Yusuke. At last! Nah. We going for Yusuke. What am I doing? I'm fumbling my controllers. My buttons. I could up Takumi, but we haven't started with Yusuke yet, so we have to start. I have 10 days.
Hello.
I came to see you. You have a wealth of free time if that is your decision.
May I get a word in?
I would like to speak with you. Absolutely.
Yes.
Do you remember how I mentioned my need to understand the heart? Excuse me, so many burps tonight. Well, I'm having a hard time grasping it. How would I be able to reach the truth of pure beauty? What should I paint to capture the contents of the heart? Mental landscape, a dream world, mementos. I see, mementos. The desire that emanates from that place is the root of humanity. Incredible. You honestly have a unique perspective on things.
Okay.
With that destination in mind, let us make haste.
Oh.
This distorted realm, teeming with shadows, the physical embodiment of the desires of the human heart. The same thing which brought forth the beauty of the Sayuri can also create such morbid fabrications. But I actually find that aspect to be quite fascinating. The heart is akin to an abyss. What is that thing that's flying by in the air? Y'all saw that red ring? Now, regarding the source of I couldn't finish that. In that other dimension, I saw the perversion of Madarame's heart. At that moment, the art realm I had so much faith in was distorted by greed and unchecked desires. This is when the true ugliness of the world became clear to me. Man, it became clear to me long ago. And from that point forward, my brush has been stayed by crippling hesitation. Does pure beauty truly exist? And if so, can hands tainted by Madarame's something? Man, you need to find yourself a woman, Yusuke. Then you can truly say you found true beauty. You find a woman that you absolutely like, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Someone you truly love, okay? I can't figure out the words I'm trying to say.
What is the matter?
Have you been overcome by an urge to paint? Give me your brush. Please, do not rush me. Oh. I thought he meant, like, give me your brush. I have an inspiration to paint now. I didn't want to say the other thing. The way Yusuke said it, it kind of seemed like, give me your brush. Hurry the hell up. You're taking too long. Just give me your damn brush. We're done here. Yep, we stayed here a little too long. You wish to carry out your distorted will, foolish shadow?
Let's go.
I shall cut you down for interrupting my work. Hey, there wasn't 5 of you a second ago. Kinda cool it's only me and Yusuke. You don't really see that often. Weak to wind and fire. Persona! I don't know if I have either of those. Well, I see wind. And I see 1 fire. It doesn't matter how much SP I use here. Because, you know, we're only here briefly. Light wind to all.
Do it.
Easy. Because I actually am playing on easy mode. Blank card. I also need to wash my hair tonight, too.
It seems I've become too passionate. I'm glad you are here. You have my thanks. You're like Theo.
No, I'm my own person. You caught me. What are you talking about?
I was referring to Van Gogh's brother, Theo. Van Gogh did not achieve fame in his lifetime, but found an admirer and supporter in his brother.
Thanks.
Well, there aren't many who are willing to deal with my eccentricity. By the way, what's in your hand? A card?
It's the blank card the shadow dropped.
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it. May I?
Yep, by all means, go ahead. It's not like it's not like it's that blank piece of paper in that one SpongeBob episode. Not like I can do that much.
What do you think? Not bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my slump will be a thing of...
Rakarm. Where's
The
Morgana, by the way?
Turned into a real skill card?
This will be useful.
Indeed. Would you mind helping me further? If I can overcome this slump, I should be able to aid our group like earlier. Perhaps even more so. I know. Why don't we act as the thieves we are and strike a deal?
Let's do it. Or I'm counting on you. Let's do it.
It's a deal then.
I can sense Yusuke's trust in me.
Multiple cards were discovered among your belongings, replicas of the same design. I don't have a clue how these cards were used, but someone proficient in the arts was close to you. What were you having this person do?
Those cards are not what you think. I kept on pulling the same things in Pokemon booster packs. Those are not my Bakugan cards.
Alright.
Playing cards. Duplication. Yes, yes, I know.
We've done enough for today. I've completed a rough sketch. I'll finish this back at the dorm. I'll contact you once it's done.
Oh yeah, where is Morgana? There's no way Morgana just left us alone. Like, he went for a walk so we can have some private time. Remember, we have to drive down in Mementos. We have to drive the Morgana mobile in Mementos. I never expected my art skills would ever prove useful for the Phantom Thieves. Well, I mean, you are the one who designed the calling card, so of course your skills become useful, or became useful. Yep. I should be the one thanking you. Without your help, I could not have finished today's piece. Now, we should be heading back. I have to apply the finishing touches as soon as possible. At least he's passionate, you know? That's a good thing. When you're passionate about something and you yearn to go home in excitement to actually go do it, that's a good thing. As long as it's something, you know, legal. Uh-oh, when this music plays.
The Crossroads Bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now? Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku.
Sounds good. What Shinjuku like? Will you be my escort? Sounds good.
That's the spirit. Try not to freak out just because Shinjuku's the nightlife district, okay? You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
I feel like I would still freak out if I went, and I'm grown. I think at least 2 of us should go. Like, instead of me just going alone. Well, I wouldn't be alone because I have Morgana, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Ryuji comes along, and then he, you know, gets chased by 2 guys. Not chased, but he gets, we get separated.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform? It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go.
Hey, that's a good idea. Maybe I should text that to Ryuji as well.
You're in your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
Looking good. You stand out though, you really do.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything. Look, it won't be my fault when the cops catch you.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL.
The Justice League?
Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Shit, you know how fun this would be? Maybe not to a night district. But I feel like this would be so fun. Going to Japan with some friends at nighttime, nighttime free to go anywhere. We just take the subway to a new place to explore. Which I actually forgot to mention this until now. So last night, I actually had a really bizarre dream. I had a dream that I planned a trip to go to Japan alone. Like, none of my friends or family. I just planned a trip to go alone. And where am I going? And in my dream, the day had come. The day had come for me to go to, well, go to the airport, hop on the plane, and go.
We'll be counting on you.
Oh.
What is this?
And here's what's really weird, or rather, strange. Because for some reason, in my dream, Doctor Strange and Wong were there.
All right.
I was talking to Wong.
Hey.
I asked him, can't you just, you know, open a portal and use your sling ring? And Wong gave me some sort of reason, like, do you know how much it takes to use one of those sling rings?
Whoa.
And in my dream, Doctor Strange, or Stephen Strange, for some reason, he wasn't gonna make the flight. I don't know, it's a really weird dream, you know. Yeah, nothing like a trip to Japan with the sorcerers, the Sorcerer Supreme and Doctor Strange. I don't like that currently in the MCU, Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme. I prefer Doctor Strange being the Sorcerer Supreme. But, you know, whatever. Welcome to our izakaya. How about some all-you-can-drink booze on the cheap? Wait, you underage? Is that a problem? Heh, so you're just a kid. Get out of here. You're in the way.
The hell?
Whoops. Whoops. Hey, man. You want to come play? Touch all you want. No added fees. We have the cutest girls in town, too. Tell me more. Not interested. Come on, I'll make it cheap. What do you say? Just ignore that guy, you idiot. No matter what way you cut it, he's a shady character. But yeah, I was saying, it would be so fun to do this. Maybe not in this area.
Hey.
Like maybe me and my friends, we go to take a trip to Japan. At nighttime, we go to like a nighttime shopping district. Not exactly a place like this. Oh.
You have a moment?
Oh no, a cop. Oh no.
Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm a college student.
Oh yeah, we're adults, you see?
Hmm? Are you a friend of his? Wait a second. I've seen the pattern on those pants before. Maybe on the news. Oh yeah. It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids. Is that a school uniform?
Shit.
Now, you kids have got to be high schoolers. Come with me.
Shoot! This is why I said uniforms were a bad idea! Let's run! How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school's getting real famous.
You know,
Excuse me.
I could have just said something like,
For the blonde
I
one,
kept this
I can sense
from
impending
after I
womb
graduated.
troubles. Or perhaps it's something else. In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me examine your future further.
What? Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyways.
I see. My apologies. However, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
Damn, you ever feel bad for people who have this kind of job? Just literally like that? And they literally have to speak out and, you know, catch the attention of people passing by in order to do business. You ever feel bad for them? I need to go to the bar.
Whoa, man. We ain't old enough to hang out here. You sure this is the place?
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is
Do
bar
they have
time.
club soda?
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad
How about just
idea.
water?
We got caught last time, too.
They have to have limes, right? Can I just get water with a lime in it? You're useless. Don't say that.
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in? Ugh, fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby. Just let me know when you're done.
Come on, tell me.
Welcome, welcome. How old are you, boy?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
No, this wouldn't be a problem for me, because I don't drink.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are. I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
She reminds me of Chie. They don't have the same voice actor, do they?
Oh.
I'm gonna look this up.
Why that?
I'm gonna look this up.
Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but... Do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately. I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel. That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves?
Why are you asking me?
You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse.
Okay, no, I was wrong. She did... Why did I think Chie? No, she actually voiced Amagi. Yukiko Amagi in Persona 4. Now she's voicing Ichiko Oya in Persona 5. Why did I think Chie? Well, at least I was right to recognize her voice.
I would love an introduction.
I think I can
if
hear
you
it
know of
actually.
Someone who fits the bill. Seems both you and I can't really do our stuff out in the open, so what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
I know someone.
It's a deal then. Send me your friend's contact info later.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence? Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but... Junya Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for.
And how do you know that?
Yes!
I mean, thanks.
You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next.
So if I die,
John,
that's
can I
free
get a
from your
refill for
conscience?
this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water. Yes!
Alright, I think I'm gonna end this soon. How'd it go? Nailed it! Or you could head to me. Or we could both head... What? We can both start walking and meet halfway.
So we just have to go back the way we came, huh? Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, I guess the theater is where we came from.
Hey!
Hey, I'm tired of waiting. You get any dirt on our next target?
For real?
Hey!
And enter.
Alright!
There we go. Now I just gotta get some info on the distortion. Once we know that, it's palace time.
Wait!
Let's try tomorrow. It'd be better when we have the whole team together.
Dude!
Excuse me, I'm tired. Ooh, right there. He really would be a natural, but a graphic tee with plaid pants? Ugh, kill me now. Who the hell are they? Oh, hell has nothing to do with it, honey. I'm Angel, straight out of heaven. And I'm Julian. Julie, if you're feeling saucy. That doesn't even say fancy, that's a saucy. What a cutie. You'd never guess he was into a drag scene. Yep, I read that right. I say we show him the ropes. You can't deny it. We saw you peeking into Crossroads. Well, sweetie, if you're curious, we'll help you look divine. I heard another for real. Dude, help! Tell them we're just investigating, or something. Can't blow or cover, but you're natural, knock him dead. See, you know, I would not leave my boy here like that. But you're a natural.
What?
I'm gonna be a natural disaster if you don't get me out of this. Oh, honey, you've got the... I'm not even gonna bother. And those cheekbones, I love it. That's what it takes to be a star. Just follow my lead, stud. We're gonna put your name in lights, and I know just the dress for you. Now, see here, I would make a run for it, or, yo, I'm willing to throw hands. Bruh, leave me alone. You try to touch me, I'm throwing hands.
Wanna head back?
Wow, we really just let our boy get took. My man just got just now. We just let him get took and we left him behind? See, nah, I would have helped my boy out like that. Wow, we did Ryuji dirty after everything he's done for us. But yo, if I was Ryuji, I'd throw hands, like, leave me the hell alone. Especially the fact that, you know, they just took my boy and they just dragged him off. Yo, that's throwing hands right there.
Palace. That was surprisingly easy.
Yo, those two, they better be willing to catch these hands right to the jaw. Hey, some girl messaged me saying you told her about me. Don't get too excited now. She said she'd be interested in me. What's this about? And what kind of girl is Oya-chan? Is she cute or is she hot? You'll see. I don't wanna... Don't tease me, I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Oya-san. She said she wanted to talk. How much more forward can a girl get, bruh? Bruh, this is too good to be true. Could this really be what I think it is? Yep, good for you. You'll find out. Man, why I gotta tease my boys like this? It's all thanks to you. I feel like I'm starting the fan site. I feel like starting the fan site has really changed me. Anyway, I can handle this. No, you cannot. You introduced me, so I'll make sure I don't embarrass you. You're gonna eat those words. And I'll totally let you know if we end up hooking up. Alright, that's a good spot for me to end. Alright. That's long enough for tonight. Bye, everyone. Say once more, and goodbye.